welcome to Winnipeg. Now, a moment ago I was looking in the monitor here and I'm noticing that because I moved my car yesterday, it's kind of blocking our view there. I don't know, but what happened was about, I guess 3 or 4 bike rides ago, I was coming in, and I don't know if you remember, but my neighbor's little car and my car were pretty close together, only about 4 feet apart. Well, I was coming in and I banged my elbow on the corner of my car. Not real hard, but hard enough that made me think, gee, am I too old for this? So I'm thinking, well, I guess I can move my car over and give me a little bit more room. Okay, now enough about that. Oh, I did go out yesterday for the bike ride, and I did video it, but I had problems. First of all, it wasn't very nice. It was gray, and yeah, it just didn't look very nice. And secondly, I didn't remember to turn on the audio part of it, my extra recorder, until I was, about 2-3 minutes into the ride. So I had to stop and fiddle around with that. And I got that going. And then I got maybe a kilometer further down the trail, and my microphone that was hanging down from the handlebars came loose and it was flopping around, so I had to stop and fix that. So it was sort of a comedy of errors, you might say. I'm going to do the same route again, maybe today. Weatherman's, at least from what I saw yesterday, the weatherman was predicting nice weather today, sunny weather. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be cool, I think. Yeah, it's only 19.9 right now, and I'll probably have to wear my jacket, but that's okay. As long as it's sunny and looks good. Yeah, I'll just do the exact same route again. You know, there's only a very few places I like to go, because I don't like to have to go out on the street. So if I want to stay on a bike path where it's reasonably safe, unless I bang my elbow in my car coming home. Okay. Yeah, well, so I haven't given up on that video. It's going to run quite a while. I think yesterday was something like 35 minutes or something like that, and I was kind of speeding a little bit. I was doing 24 kilometers an hour pretty near the whole trip. I want to be able to take my time and enjoy it a little bit, so I'll slow it down. And anyway, I'm starting to ramble here. I got to get our photo etch pieces on some sort of a pallet, I guess, and where is that thing? Yeah, we'll stick them down on this thing, and so I can spray them, and because I can't do anything else until those are painted, and I think I'd probably be best off spraying, even though it's going to take an extra hour by the time you get it set up, and then after the clean up and so on. But it does a much better job than brushing. There's no question about it. So let's recompose here. And the sunrise this morning. It was acceptable. I'll insert it somewhere along in today's episode. Probably I'm going to need all the fill-in I can get, because I got a feeling that I'm not going to be doing a whole lot here that I can actually video. I mean, you don't want to watch me sticking parts down on here, so let's get going. Those of you who read the comments will know that our friend Jerry here had made me the very generous offer of sending me something that I could use when I get to my Yamato build. And I'm on his website here right now. He's got himself quite an operation going on here. He's into gardening. In fact, I think when I called him, he may have been out in his garden. He was talking about had to do some watering or something to that effect. Anyway, the reason I called him is because when Jerry made me the offer, I turned him down, and I think I hurt his feelings. So I was feeling bad that I hurt his feelings, and I thought, well, hey, he was easy to find. He didn't hide behind an avatar or anything like that, like so many viewers do. So I was able to find him, and I gave him a call. Oh, probably about, I'm guessing, an hour or so here as of right now. And yeah, I'm sort of blown away with all these photos he's got here on his website. Oh, look at this. I have not seen these for years. I remember when I was a kid, used to see a lot of these. Maybe they still use them. I don't know. But what these are is insulators that they used to use like for telephone wire, and they were actually threaded on the inside so that you could screw them onto a threaded piece of bracket that would be nailed to or fastened to the telephone pole. Yeah. Anyway, interesting. I get off the subject easily, don't I? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell you in part what I told Jerry, and that is that there is the distinct possibility I will not be getting the Yamato, and that if I had accepted his gift, I would have felt sort of extra bad about it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, a year ago I was 99% sure I was going to get it. Right now I'm probably only 65% sure. I find that I'm really slowing down here. It's taking me a long time to get through the Iowa. Anyway, Jerry, thank you so much for your offer, and thank you so much for talking to me this morning on the phone. Yeah, I think we're still friends, right? Okay, let's get back to the model table. Now, this is not the same palette that I had a little while ago that I originally showed you. It's another one on which I had covered part of the tape up with cereal box paper. Now, I did it quite a while ago, and it could be that the cereal box paper has stuck to the masking tape to the point where it's not going to be sticky anymore. Oh no, it's still pretty sticky. But it's this waxed paper has adhered to the masking tape a lot more than I thought it would. My goodness. But I think it's still going to work. Okay, now, because we have so many different types of railings there that I meticulously labeled, I may as well keep them labeled while they're on here as well. Now I can write on this one if I need to. We'll cover this up here. Okay. All right, let's lay our little parts down. Now, I remember saying something to the effect of, you probably don't want to watch me actually doing that. But the idea is I'm going to grab something and I'm going to lay them down and on the sticky, and then I'm going to put I'm going to write down with a pen here, G14 on these ones. Anyway, let's just get it done here. Okay. A few moments ago I did something pretty much like this right here. And I was going to lay the other one down beside it, and then I was going to mark G14 on the green tape. And then I realized, well, I can't do that with the railings, of which there is quite a bit, for the simple reason that I'm only going to be painting one side. So we're going to have to do something a little bit different here. We're going to have to use the rotating blocks, and I'm going to have to use the double-sided tape and try and get them to stick up perpendicular on the tape. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll work. It's worked before, so that's the plan now. When I first got going this morning, I had my windows open, and my usual mode of operation is okay. Now these ones, I believe there's an up and a down to them, I think, isn't there? Or isn't there? No, I think that's just the way they... Yeah, for a minute there I thought that possibly there was a little bit of a peg going on there. Anyway, usually what I do is I open my windows in the morning and cool the house down, and then in the afternoon I don't have to run the AC as long, but I can tell I'm not going to have to run the AC today at all. It's quite cool. Now this is not wanting to stand up too good. Maybe if I sort of kind of put a little bit of pressure on the bottom rail. Not too much or I'll bend it. Okay, I think it'll stand up better now. And I may not be going on my bike ride today, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. I wonder, would I be able to very delicately push it down with my finger here? Yeah, I can sort of feel it. I don't think I'm actually bending anything. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna not blow over. Okay, I'm gonna do the other ones the same way. That's the plan. Now, if you will recall, we were missing a D1. We need 5, and there was only 4. And one of the viewers, I think maybe 2 viewers, but one for sure, mentioned that we have an extra ladder, and that's what he did. And I can't remember which one it was now, but I'll look it up and I will get it. Okay, and when I get it, I'm going to put it right here. So I don't think these will blow off. Let's stick it to my finger. Okay, let's see if we can find that ladder. Okay, B21 I've already used. And I went backwards in the manual to see where I used it, and yes, there was a place that the B21 went on, at least on the Iowa. I wonder if maybe it's on the Missouri that we have the extra B21. However, 23 is still there. And I went ahead in the manual, and nowhere do I see that I need a 23, unless I've missed it. If anybody knows, we're not going to be using it today anyway, most likely. If anybody knows where the 23 goes, if you could let me know in the comments. But I think maybe it's the 23 that is the extra one. So I'm gonna nip it off here and paint it with the rest of these. And if if we conclude that the 23 is the extra one, then we'll use it in place of for the 5th D1. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thanks for that tip. Now, I am having a bit of a problem with some of these falling over on me. Unless I knocked it over, but I don't think so. I think it just slowly fell over. I want to be careful not to press too hard on the railing, because it will get a bit of a bow in it. Okay. Now I realize that I could bend it, make sort of like a little tripod type thing out of it, and then it would stick down, and then straighten it later. But chances are I'd chip the paint off when I did it. Now we've got one piece left, and it's this one right here, and it's only going to be viewed. Now this is only going to be viewed from the one side, from the top. So I'm thinking it probably could just go right in here, and it'll get painted at the same time. Now I don't need to poke it down too hard. It's not going to fall off, get blown off of there. But this one here, it's starting to slump over the other way now. But we're not going to be doing them right now anyway, so it's getting on in the afternoon. Oh, we got a 3 photographs actually from UK Andy, and one of them really looked especially nice to me. At least I thought it was sort of had a nice restful sort of a sunrise, and I'll show it to you right now. And either that, or maybe I like it because there's sort of a part of a motorcycle in the foreground. I don't know. Okay. Are we about done for today's episode? Just let me look around and see if there's anything quick I could do yet here. Well, right now, the sky is perfect. sky is blue with big white puffy clouds in it. And we'll see how it goes. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I got a coffee visitor. And he's going to be coming pretty soon. So I don't know what it's going to be like later this evening. But yes, I'm going to do that bike ride and put it on video. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.